a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to Ann Arbor, Michigan, and the Big House, home of the Michigan Wolverines. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Florida Gators, taking on the 15th-ranked team, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. The Gators will kick this deep to get us going. And here's the return from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense moving into a bunch formation. First play looking to throw it. The sure hands. It's Stewart. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here they are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings. We expect tight competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact that we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end.
A completion sets up a second down play. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They look to throw it here on second down. Deep ball falling away. And he's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it.
Well, here it is, opening drive of the game. We're just trying to find that rhythm, run the ball, a couple passes, and this one backfires. Poor decision by the quarterback. That's 100% on him, and this defense now gives their own offense great field position here to get points on the board.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. He escapes the pocket. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. He'll drop back here on third down. It's an out route. The catch made. Moves the ball to the 28. It'll be first down.
You know, on third down, the key to me is the offensive line, the pass protection, because you know that you're going to throw and the defense knows that you're going to throw. It's a matter of can you protect your quarterback and give him the time, and then can the receivers win on the outside? They're able to do that, move those sticks. It's a first down.
The Gators with first and 10 here. The shotgun running play call. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking to scramble. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Offense now operating in the red zone, facing a third and short from the 20. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Hit just as he throws the ball.
I don't mind this aggressive approach here by the offensive coordinator, taking a shot downfield on third down. Now you can either kick the field goal or still have a chance to go for it.
to convert here on 4th down. Is left. Has a path to the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Gators.
Wow, 1 minute this quarterback is surveying the field for an open receiver. The next, he's pulling it down, tucking the football, and putting into the end zone for a touchdown himself.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. They'll hand it off. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Looking deep for the right side. They lost the receiver down there. He's got it for a big gain. Finally brought down at the 7. Sets up a 1st and goal here.
I love that big target on 3rd down. He's got great athletic ability, but it's his size that creates such a matchup advantage. And when you get to 3rd down, just put it up in the air and let him come down with it.
Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. They took away the back inside, and there's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. The Gators offense retakes the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And this pass is on target, caught. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a 1st down.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Makes the grab. It's Payne.
Well, they go with the out route here, but they're going to be short of the sticks. I'm not sure what the plan was, but the quarterback and the receiver have to understand the situation a little bit better. Now it's 4th and short.
And it's taken right around the 35. To be brought down, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what this is about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Just all around great defense here. Everybody's covered downfield. Really, the quarterback doesn't have anywhere to go. He tries to force it in, and before the ball can get thrown downfield, how about the big man getting up, climbing a ladder, and knocking that ball away?
Hand off to the single back. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Moves out of the pocket. And he slings it deep back to the left side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down. And the Wolverines will line up to punt it away. He's on to boot it away now. And a low line drive, ugly punt. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. They start with an RPO. Quick pass to the right. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
Offense is going to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. The Gators will line up to move it away. The offense will have to punt for the first time this afternoon. And here's the return. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. The back's got it. He's got room to run. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Tackle is made, and that's good for a first down at the 47.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught over the middle. It's Stewart. It's a solid game to pick up the first down in what will be likely the final play of this first quarter. We are deadlocked at the end of a fun, competitive first quarter. Let's check out the stats so far. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Back to throw again. Looking for his back. Grab near the sticks. It's Stewart. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
So two big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's first and goal. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down.
You know, when the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line, you love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. Because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
On the move now. Goes all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Man, Chris, even in this condensed space down in the red zone, a superior athlete is just eventually going to be a superior athlete. You hesitate for a second, and this guy's going to make you pay, and the defense here was left with the bill.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return begins inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Offense retakes the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? He's hit as he throws it. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
This time it's complete. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Taking a deep shot here to the right. And is intercepted. Not much on the return there, but a great interception to give the offense the football at the 42.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year, and he was not going to squander this chance.
And the Wolverines' offense is back on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards. Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. He escapes the pocket. He bought some time, now lets it go. Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking to scramble. There's contact on the throw. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
And I love how this defensive coordinator knows how to get after this quarterback. This guy is dangerous when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator understands that. That's why he's trying to hurry up the process. They get pressure on him here, actually hit him as he's throwing this football.
The Wolverines will bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And the return will be brought down. Back out on the field now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Look out, he's loose. The 10. Touchdown, Florida. No chance to catch him there.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the point after is good. The BAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. After putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Ramp down the middle. It's Stewart. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Hey, guys up front lined up. It's first down. He's going to hand this off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
And now the handoff. Passes the 45. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive line up. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down play coming up. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Change of pace, now looking to throw the football. Short connection to the tight end here. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Crucial third down play coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Throws it to the right. Can't hold on. A good defensive play brings up a fourth down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
The Wolverines will look to convert here on 4th down. Takes the football inside the 30, and that's a first down.
Boy, that is some determination by this offense here. Picking up a new set of downs on the run. The call works out perfectly. You just needed 2 yards. You pick it up. And now you've got another chance at points.
Breaks into the clear. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Love the aggressive mindset from the play caller here on first down. Take a shot downfield. The only thing is, they're all covered. Nobody's open. He gets flushed out of the pocket, decides to run towards the boundary and gets out of bounds, and a good gain and a first down.
Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
Looking to pass here on second down. The receiver makes the catch. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
You know, not a lot of room there for the quarterback to operate, but he shows you the accuracy to be able to make that throw and get some yards.
And the long march continues. Offense pushing the ball down the field. Fires it to the wideout. Caught near the goal line. And it'll be stopped just short of the end zone at the 1. And the Wolverines looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. We'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Second and goal. Look at this. They come out in a 5-wide formation. And he'll set up to throw. Looking for 6. Incomplete, and that shot to the end zone.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
Here we go. 3rd and goal coming up. They'll try to run this one in. Touchdown, Michigan. This offense really clicking. They slow the game down with a long, grinding drive to produce a touchdown. That was impressive.
What's impressive to me is the consistency. It's one thing to hit a receiver and you can score a big touchdown, but to be able to go and sustain drives and keep the sticks moving, it puts a lot on the quarterback and the execution of the offense, and man, did they make that look easy.
They'll return it from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. First down, looking to throw the ball. That's caught. It's Payne. Tackle made out of the 24-yard line. Nice play.
As quarterbacks, when you see man-to-man coverage, before the ball's even snapped, you're looking for a matchup you want to exploit to take advantage of. This time, he waits for the back to find that matchup with the linebacker, makes the throw, and picks up the first down.
Swarm for the pass rush. Is set.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Montgomery. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down mark. The clock is still running up, but really up here, but it's a crucial 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Wide open downfield. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Gators.
Well, that's how you close a half up. What a game we have already here. Looks like we're going to be all tied up heading into half after the throw for 6.
So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looks left and finds his target there. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
He'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. He makes the grab. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. The offense really clicking here. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looks to the left for a quick throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Going again on 2nd and 10. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. He lets it go on the move. What a catch! That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. He missed it. The game remains tied. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Wolverines will kick it off to begin the second half. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. The Gators offense retakes the field. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the third quarter going. Grab behind the line. It's Payne. Breaks loose at the 40. They make the tackle, but that screen pass call worked out. They gained the first down yardage.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seemed to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
And this quarterback is a stud. I looked at him all week and thought he had a chance to light up the scoreboard. But if the defense can put that kind of pressure on him, that's how you slow him down today.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Taking a shot deep down the right side. A drive downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
And the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
Promising start with the drive, but now two incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Oh, and another incompletion.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
He was hoping that would check up, but a big bounce sends it into the end zone for a touchback. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking to scramble to his left. Launches it deep down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
All it took was one explosive play to move the ball across midfield. First down to the 48. Moves out of the pocket. He's going to pull it down and run. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Empty set now, 5 wide receivers. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. The Wolverines will line up on 1st and 10. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Makes the catch, but did not get a foot down. They're signaling incomplete. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down mark. they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Going to pick up the third and short through the air. He'll throw it now. Grabbed by the receiver. Touchdown, Wolverines. And they jump on top here in the second half. They're going to try to add the lead now to the PAT.
This is a nice touchdown and a great play call. Just get this receiver in space and let him make people miss and use his speed to get to the end zone. That's what they did here, and it pays off.
And the return starts from inside the 20. They get him down, but he found a good lane in that return. So the drive starts with pretty decent field position. And the Florida offense retakes the field. Last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? On the move now. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. That's reeled in. It's Brown. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air.
The slant is a great way to get the ball to your receiver against man coverage, especially if you feel like you've got an advantage on the matchup. Easy throw and completion for the quarterback and receiver.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looks to his left and makes the completion. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. 1st down from the 15.
This guy's been such a big factor in this game. Already a couple touchdowns. Now they need the 1st down. They dial him up again, and he delivers.
The Gators trying to cash in here in the red zone. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Gets made on the out route. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Florida.
That's what I love about this running back is he's so dangerous after the catch. You look at him and you think about the ability to run between tackles or even bounce it outside, and that's great. But what makes him really one of the more dangerous backs in the country is this right here. Catch the ball to the backfield, make people miss, and take it into the end zone.
The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. Offense is back on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, moving right down the field for a touchdown. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Throws it deep downfield to the left. Incomplete, but yeah, here comes a penalty marker now. That should be a drive-extending 1st down. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the football. Caught, completion. They bring him down quickly, a short pitching catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And this is going to be caught, but they rule him out of bounds, so it's incomplete. So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down.
One of the great things about this offensive scheme is how they spread the defense out, put a lot of pressure on them because they create a lot of space in the middle. They've been able to get the ball to this slot receiver time and time again.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. He escapes the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. And he's got it in the open. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. He'll spot the ball now at the 35.
That's a nice completion here by this Michigan offense. And when Michigan is really clicking, you think about over the years, they've been efficient within that passing game, being able to throw the football to complement a very physical running game. Nice play.
And the Wolverines are moving quickly down the field. They'll run it here. Breaking tackles. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
Defense is coming after him. Looking to scramble. Eighth play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking for the wideout. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
They'll kick it away here. Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. One more play here in the quarter. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Quick throw to the left. Pass is caught on a comeback route. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. And let's see how this one unfolds in the final quarter set to get underway. To start the quarter, offense getting set to win a 1st down play. They open the 4th by going to the air. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Pass falls incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Looking to throw it again. Bringing pressure. Contact as he threw it. And the pass is incomplete. That's 3 in a row. His passing game out of sync. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout when they check him out. And the Gators will send their punt team onto the field. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. Returner tackled right there. That's what will start the drive. Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Some positive signs in that last drive, but it stalled. They had to settle for a punt. Sideline catch made, but out of bounds short of the first down. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving his defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. That run sets up an important third down call for this offense. Designed quarterback run. The Wolverines look to keep this drive moving. Offense goes to the pistol formation now. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. He's got the first and still going. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The Wolverines are moving quickly down the field. First down, why not keep it on the ground? The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Obvious false start there, moving too early. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Second down after that previous play. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. The play moves the ball across midfield and he's set up for the first down at the 41.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
And the Wolverines lining up here on 1st and 10. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Here's the second down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And the pass is complete to the tight end. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They convert on 3rd down and move the football to the 25.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a first down.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Clock stops officially 2 minutes to go before the end of this game. We'll take a quick pause. And the long drive continues. The offense pushing the ball down the field. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Makes a quick catch. They make the tackle, but nice gain. Sets him up 1st down at the 14. Defense trying to get the stop here and send this to overtime. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. They'll ride the back again here. Touchdown, Michigan. They jump on top here in the final minute.
Chris, I thought we might be headed to overtime here, but this offense would not be denied. Outstanding execution, and they take the lead. Now it's all about can their defense hold on to see if they can get this win.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee here, trying to preserve as much time as possible. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now for the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch. Breaks loose at the 45. Here he goes. Inside the 10. Heads out of bounds after running for the 1st down to keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense.
Boy, just a great job by this quarterback of being able to put this ball up into the air to give his receiver a chance to time that up perfectly for a huge gain for the offense. Trying to help this defense down in the red zone. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. And the defense calls time here with 23 seconds left. Well, you lose the battle at the line of scrimmage here on 2nd down to bring up this 3rd down. Now as a play caller, you really got to be thinking about pass pro and giving this quarterback a chance to throw the football to get...
And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down. So the drive will begin backed up at their own 6-yard line. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. They get him down, but he gets the ball across the 10-yard line. And the defense signals time here with just 13 seconds left on the clock.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
sticking with the running game. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. And now a timeout is taken by the defense with 11 seconds remaining. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Going to run it here. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.